everyone, I'm Mary. I'm 8. Today I'm going to read a story. The title of the story is Dame Pridgett and the Fairies. Dame Pridgett was a cheerful old woman who worked as a nurse in a small Irish village. One evening, a stranger rode up to her house. "Can you come and care for my sick wife and the newborn baby?" he asked. Then Pridgett was nervous about going, but she was a nurse and couldn't refuse. She climbed on his big black horse. They galloped a long distance until they arrived at a run-down shack. Dame Pridgett looked all around. The yard was filled with rocks and tall reeds. 2 children dressed in rags were kicking stones into a muddy puddle. A withered orchard stood behind the shack. Rotting fruit was hanging from dead branches. She entered a poorly furnished room with cobwebs hanging from the ceiling. A plain sick woman lay in a sagging bed. A tiny newborn baby slept in her arms. The woman took a small box from beneath her pillow and handed it to Dame Pridgett. "Here, rub the baby eyelid with a bit of this cream," the sick woman said. "Take care not to get it in your own eyes. If you do, you could get sick." For many days, Dame Pridgett rubbed the cream on his eyelid. Soon his once dull eyes sparkled like jewels. How many years Dame Pridgett's eyesight had been falling. She wore thick glasses. Perhaps she thought the cream might improve her own dim eyes. But the sick woman watched Dame Pridgett carefully day and night. Dame Pridgett never had the chance to use it herself. One day Dame Pridgett had an idea. She washed the baby and dabbed the cream on his eyelid. Then she used a elbow to push the basin of the water off the table. It crashed to the floor. She bent over to pick it up. She secretly rubbed some cream over her right eyelid. When she stood up, Dame Pridgett was amazed at what she saw. Instead of a shabby room, she now saw beautiful silk curtains and gold furniture and thick carpet. The single woman and her children were handsome and dressed in expensive clothes. Outside looked different too. Dame Pridgett saw the trees were covered with leaves and fruit. The puddle had become a beautiful lake. If she closed her right eye, everything looked gray and run down. Dame Pridgett knew she was in fairyland. That was the home of the fairies. Didn't tell the woman or her children that she could see the enchanted world. The fairy lady was soon healthy. The man who brought Dame Pridgett to the house returned. Once again, she climbed upon his big black horse. They traveled swiftly through the forest. When they arrived at her house, the man gave Dame Pridgett a purse full of gold. That was not the last time and Pridgett saw a fairy. When she walked through the woods, she would often see the magical little people and act life. She only knew when one came to take a bit of her butter or salt. The smart woman never spoke to the fairies, nor did she ever tell anyone that she could see them. No one learned her secret. The end. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.